Hey YouTube, this is React City and this is Jimmy.
I'm Rose.
And I'm Nikki.
And this is ReZero.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Episode 9, 15, 16. I'll edit it out. So guys, thank you very much for being here. And last time what happened was the shadows started chasing after everybody.
Yeah. And the Witch of Envy gave Subaru a hug.
And then turned around and started going somewhere.
Yeah.
And Subaru thinks it's going to be after
The mansion.
people in the mansion.
Yeah.
So he recognizes the direction because he's been going that way.
Yeah.
We're going that way enough times. I had an idea after recording stopped. Maybe she's going to Petra because of something that the Witch of Greed did after she took the payment.
Yeah, I remember you saying that sometime. Yeah, because she touched her thing and it was about Petra. I don't know. I just feel like Petra is gonna forget that she gave him this memento. It's just it's sad in general, but I don't know if that anybody would be affected.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel like if anybody would be sad, it'd be Petra, because she'd be like, "Oh, you don't remember I gave you this thing? It was our thing."
No. And then Subaru would remember, but Petra wouldn't remember giving it to him.
Yeah.
Well, because he
what
paid.
it meant. Yeah.
Right. Because he still remembered, and he said, "Oh, I still have it."
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. But guys, thank you very much for being here. Guys, like time, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the Patreon in the description if you guys want to see the next episode a whole week early. And we'll see you in the discussion.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, look at him caring. You guys, you can't stop.
He's like,
though.
kill me quickly.
More reuses?
I have so many questions.
Wouldn't have to see this. Don't worry about them. Oh, they're not hurt. Okay. Huh?
Okay.
Oh, did he just make them?
I don't remember this at all.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Self-bomb.
They have like nothing. It's not doing anything. Oh, it is working. Okay. Oh
Whoa!
no. Oh no. Oh no.
Whoa, my goodness. This
Oh,
iteration
wow.
can't stay.
That was.
It definitely sounds
It sounds like Amelia. 1 and 2. Wow,
Whoa.
that one worked.
She don't like that one. Oh. Oh.
Oh, she's saying love me. Now he's laughing and upset. What?
I think he's crying.
Brainwash you into love. What does it do? Yeah, so what? I don't get it. What does that mean?
Wait, glowed.
Because it's sincere. I don't know.
Oh, what's that?
It became a weapon.
Oh.
She made it a knife for him.
It is Amelia. Oh, it's a crying witch that looks like Amelia?
I have so much question.
I don't understand.
So much of one question.
I swear. It is Amelia?
It was
I'm
so
going
blurry.
to
I could
save
barely.
you?
I can barely
It says
tell.
I'm going to save you to the witch that looks like Amelia?
Is Amelia there? Look
That
to the other
is-
side.
She's not there again.
Look to the other side.
Oh, thank
Okay.
goodness.
I don't think it was her because her clip in her hair was different.
Yeah, but... Yeah. Wow, that... She changed quick.
Why is she different
Uh-oh.
this time?
Yeah. What the heck? What the heck?
I don't understand.
He just needs a hug.
This time she leads him out. Nice.
Why even alive?
Sorry.
Well, he's real
You
honest
sound
right
like
now.
Ram.
Oh. Uh-oh. The smell.
Yeah. What? Wow, no questions asked? Okay.
Yeah. 10 favors. Make it 5.
Oh, he was merging with their consciousnesses. Bring back more than my lives. Verify those memories?
So he saw something in Garfield's past.
Oh.
Butterfly. We keep seeing butterflies.
Don't open it.
Or was that a different anime? That was a different
Oh,
anime.
that's where that goes.
Oh, no.
Oh my.
It looked like the Tea Party.
What?
Is that the real Ryuzu?
Oh. Oh,
Well,
no.
technically it was a couple of days.
Apostle of Greed. Oh.
Hmm.
What? What?
Oh. Is she holding him hostage?
Yeah. I wonder.
I think so.
Experimental facility.
Cloning?
The true, the first.
Ryuzu Mayor.
Wow, then more are being made. Okay. Oh, they don't need to eat. Oh, just her version like Steve. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Super old.
Yeah.
What? To command?
The tea.
The tea!
Ugh.
The kid
Kid in
with
the
tea.
tea. Twice.
Twice.
The second time you're stupid, okay?
That brat. Cannot defy you.
What?
Eternally frustrated.
Okay. I guess she wasn't keeping him hostage, just hanging on to him.
Hanging on.
What does this mean? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Neither do I.
No. perfect moonlight.
Mean?
I guess her ugly in this
Fairies
one.
are evil.
Cultural
Yeah.
barrier. Yeah.
Pinch hitter.
エミリアは立派だよ。本当は逃げたいって思っていいはずなんだ。そこにくじけず立ち向かえるのを俺は尊敬してる。急にどうしたの？いきなりその。急なんかじゃないよ。本当はいつも思ってるんだけど、それをやっと言えただけ。どれだけ俺の言葉が力になるかも。
It looks kind of creepy.
俺の気持ち
If you don't hear the music, it looks kind of creepy.
エミリアなら大丈夫だ。きっとやってくれる。
Then everything is destroyed. Say.
鳥が最後に心配しましたよ。うっかり森で迷子になって遭難したのかと。お前は過保護な母親かよ。せめてどこへにしてください。
Just let me be the father.
いろいろ大変とは思いますが、何かあったら話は聞きますよ。変な寝言だなこいつ。気持ち悪い。何度でも試す。それが俺だけの価値なんだから。
Alright.
それから元気なもんで。
So,
お前の間に誤解があると見た。誤解？んなもんがあっか。魔食性てめえ。
Oh no.
you're doing something evil, ain't ya?
来週は否定しねえが。
Smelling bad.
顔にそう書いてあるぜ、ガーピール。やめろ。それ以上俺様をイラつかせんな。
Yeah, but it's probably not a great thing to do that.
じゃねえよ、ち。大事なご主人様が潰れちまうぞ。
Wait, aren't you gonna smash him anyways? Oh, I guess this is what he wants?
何笑ってやがれ。わかりやすいやつだなって。
What?
お前が何に反応し、何に起こるのかがよくわかった。
That's like the worst thing to say when you smell like a witch. Wait, what?
I don't understand.
What?
There's so much to follow.
Yeah.
Aww. Subaru. Oh, oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Oh, it works.
Okay.
Okay.
ああ、命拾い、微妙に正確じゃないけど、感じに助かった。じゃあそのお礼にデート1回。わかった。それじゃあ私準備してきます。
Wait, now?
No.
Right now?
ドリス様を交え合流できるのを心待ちにしております。
Maybe he's going to talk to
Vehicle, but
Yeah.
still.
いずれにせよ皮肉な話かしら。長い長い契約の終わり。
and
終わりの終わりを終わらせて、ベティは今度こそ解放されるのよ。その相手がお前になるのは、ベティにとっても皮肉すぎる結末かしら。
What does that mean?
what? Of course.
Discussion.
Discussion.
Alright, so from the very beginning, so all those clones are empty inside.
Right, and that's
Yeah.
probably because she died. So all the clones that are left. Oh no,
Well,
it's
no.
just the fact that they didn't
They
have.
were incomplete.
Yeah, they didn't get poured any
Souls.
souls. They were just bodies.
Maybe that's why when they leave the barrier, they retake their soul. I don't know. I feel like that has something to do with it.
Maybe.
Like it harvests souls for a
Maybe.
separate reason. This is actually kind of funny. I remember earlier I was talking about how the defective gospels and stuff like that. I wonder if those were leftover stuff from the time of the witches. This is actually exactly what it is with Ryuzu. That's something she used to do, and the facility's still running.
And it's just still making cells that aren't good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're not complete.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
So interestingly, I'm kind of jumping. We can maybe we'll talk about it. I'll just say it. Ryuzu, the one that we were talking to, is number 4.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened to the first 3? She did say that after they perished, she put the soul into another one. Is that what she said?
No, she was the wisdom to command.
No. When she was saying when one of them perishes, she pours whatever was in that one into the other
I
or
think
something.
that
was
was
what
Echidna.
the intended purpose was.
Yeah.
But it never worked.
Echidna would go into the body.
It was that was the job Echidna wanted them for.
Yeah, she wanted as backups, basically.
Yeah, so I guess my question still stands. What happened to the first 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something happened to him.
But then back to the top.
Yeah.
We have Witchy Witch.
The witch herself seemed to be in like a weird trance. Because once Subaru killed himself, then she was shocked.
Yeah, because she was doing something by enveloping him in the shadow. And it's like he wasn't dying. He was just like existing somehow. So.
And she only did it after he said he'd rather be with the other witches.
Yeah. Then she got upset. So what occurred to me is either, the whole stringy theory that Amelia has something to do with the witch, either is the witch reincarnate or something, or she made herself look like Amelia because of touching Subaru's consciousness. Because, I don't know, something to do with, like, Subaru kept seeing everybody, like, because he was in her shadow, he kept experiencing everybody else's subconscious that were killed. I guess that the shadow envelops them and kill them that way. So I wonder if the reason he was like, I'm going to save you when he saw her face, and I was like, was he like delusional at that point saying that? Or was he seeing, oh, that's Amelia I'm looking at, it's not the witch?
I don't know.
It could also be that she makes herself look like that because she knows that that's what he sees as what he loves.
Right, that's what I'm wondering.
But we also have to go back to the initial statement of how the witch is supposed to look, and Amelia is disliked because she looks like how the witch should
look.
Right.
Half elf.
Right.
Silver-haired half elf.
Yeah. So it's either that they're near identical twins, or the show's just trying to tell us that it is Amelia.
That is Amelia.
Maybe.
It complicates things so badly. Yeah. It would explain why Amelia wasn't there. Like, I mean, it could have been that Amelia got eaten, but the fact that he was left behind,
would be right next to her.
Amelia wouldn't have left him. Like, unless she went to get help and then fell into shadow.
That could happen.
That's
although the shadow hadn't gone into
exactly
the trial place yet.
It doesn't make sense. So to me, if she went out and saw it, she probably like wouldn't go into it unless she was trying to fight it, or I don't see her leaving Subaru. So unless something weird happened.
I wonder if the shadows could go into the trial area, or if there's a reason it hadn't gone past the doors.
It looked like it was
rising. Yeah.
And also, there's something very interesting that we saw. So Ryuzu's body was in ice, like we saw at one point Amelia's body.
Amelia. Yes. Hers, it was a crystal. Was Amelia a crystal too?
Well, described as ice, but it looks like an ice crystal.
It does look like an ice crystal.
Oh.
So.
What if Amelia, because they said that they established that Ryuzu's body wasn't compatible. What if they found that Amelia's body was? And that's also why the witch cultists are trying to grab Amelia to reincarnate the witch of envy.
Yeah, they want to use her body. Yeah, maybe.
It's a good idea.
Maybe.
So why does she have a soul already?
Amelia?
Yeah.
What if the base one just has a soul?
Maybe that one worked.
So maybe she is the witch in her, but she doesn't have like the memories or something.
Maybe.
And then something happened, and this happened, and she incarnated and became witch.
Well, that's possible, but remember the one in the ice is the original. So if she was in the ice and they got her out of the ice, she would have already had her soul.
This is true.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And also, but there's something that works against that. If we remember in Frozen OVA, she had no memories.
Yes.
And all the clones have no memories when they're made.
Yes.
Yeah. And just to be clear, I don't know any of this. I'm guessing along with them. I don't know.
And Puck was also upset. He was saying, look what they've done to you or something like that.
But Puck's whole monologue, dialogue, whatever you want to call it, when he was fighting was very enigmatic, because he was like, he was talking about things like, I will be people want to call me the beasts of the end or something like that. I'll be whatever you want, or like as if he was the beast of the end. That was
Oh, totally, 100%.
right. And then he was like talking about how fate doesn't define you or something like that, or you don't have, or we're gonna fight fate together, like as if Emilia is the witch, but without the memories, and Puck is trying to like lead her into a better existence. I don't know.
So what if like Puck is either reincarnated or maybe he just lived so long he chose a different path, and Emilia is in fact the vessel for the witch, and something went wrong and she lost her memories.
Or she became a fully realized person instead of becoming a vessel.
And
Yeah.
ever since then, Puck has been trying to make her become her own person.
That would be great.
She wants to become the princess for her own selfish reasons. What if just like Ryuzu likes tea, her personality pick is she wants to become the dragon priestess or something. Maybe.
She was chosen.
It is random, yeah.
Yeah.
But that also could have to do with the fact that the witch or whatever, maybe it makes it react with her.
That's true. And maybe the dragon has something to do with it.
We haven't heard
Well,
much
you
about
see
the
it.
dragon. So many theories.
Also different this iteration because of Subaru's Emilia. Emilia got calm real fast.
Yeah.
She
But
didn't freak out.
in fact, she woke up calm.
Yeah.
Before she would wake up crying
Mm-hmm.
and kind of screaming, but she just woke up calm.
And we picked up on the differences with Roswell before, and it turns out Roswell knew things, so there's definitely something going on with Emilia.
Absolutely.
And there were changes with Emilia before too that we noticed she was getting better faster, remember? In the past iterations. So yeah, there's something going on with her. What are you gonna say?
I forgot.
Sorry.
Oh, I have an idea. So we know that if you go to the graveyard, that stuff has continuity because she, the witch, knows every single time she's met with Subaru, right? So then, wouldn't the same be for Emilia in that every time she goes, she has continuity on the other side, but when she comes back, she doesn't
forgets.
lose a memory. So what if the reason she's getting calmer is she's getting used to it on the other side?
Maybe. So instead of only experiencing the trial once or twice each iteration, she's compounding.
So she would have been waking up terrified because she was terrified in a moment,
First
but when she
time.
gets back in, she remembers, oh yeah,
Yeah.
and she's getting used to it. So that's why when she's waking up now, she's not as freaked out.
Yeah.
Something I just found interesting, it doesn't really matter that much, is they can make artificial odd.
Oh,
Odd.
What is odd, by the way?
Odd is the magical core of a person, I believe. Right?
Right.
And then they wrap it with mana, and then that creates a body.
The mana thing made me think of the rabbits. They could use Ryuzu as bait, like all the Ryuzus.
Oh, that'd be sad, but yes.
But they're
Yes.
empty vessels. That's what Garf was like, so don't care about them. But I understand, yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of sad because they've been around for a while.
Have like 10,000 all group up and kill them all at the same time or something.
Yeah, exploding.
We literally saw they explode when they die.
Yeah.
It seems like what's that? It's not Kamehameha. There's a way
yeah.
to do it in Dragon Ball Z. I don't remember. But anyway, maybe he just used the spirit bomb. Was it just a spirit bomb or no?
You can self-destruct.
Yeah. Vegeta self-destructed.
Cybermen can self-destruct.
Yeah.
And Vegeta as well, yeah.
And then Ryuzu is called Apostle of Greed.
No, she's
no,
not
she
Apostle
called
of Greed.
him
She
the
called
Him?
Subaru Apostle of Greed.
Ah.
And that meant that he could command them.
Specifically because he's ingested a part of the witch.
Yeah. So Garf also
He
knows.
has a lot of attachments now.
Yeah! This is true.
Pursued by envy, apostle of greed, probably a hater of gluttony, probably also sloth.
Right, he's got the
Probably
sloth
also
witch factor.
Oh, right.
He is everything.
I do really enjoy that after that conversation, Ram just no questions asked, really. Just, I need you to keep Garfield there. Okay, you owe me 10 favors.
Yeah. Oh, with Ram, yeah.
Yeah. As rough as she is, she does trust Subaru.
Yeah.
And she probably doesn't even know why, because it's mostly because of her sister that she trusts him, but she does trust him.
Like, looking back, I don't know why, but every single time you've ever just asked me to do something, I did it, and I have no reason for doing so. So I'll just keep doing it.
But why stop now?
Yeah, so that Garfield conversation, there's quite a bit to unpack there. So, did you guys realize why he backed off in initially.
He smiled.
That I don't get the smile. Does it?
So-
does it just look like the? Does it just look like the cultists?
Look like slop or something.
I could be wrong, but I think what happened there is he's like, "Oh, you're so easy to read," and Garfield's like, "Why are you risking your life for this?" I think what happened there was he seemed so confident, knowing even though he was about to die, and so Garfield was freaked out by that.
Oh, what I thought of was that he thought of the exploding thing, because he was like, maybe if he hurt him, he would try to explode, that kind of thing. That's what I thought, because he was like, you what is it? You were testing me or something like that.
Oh no, the exploding thing wasn't. Cultist can't blow himself up. It was they had the crystals. Remember those exploding crystals?
Oh yeah,
he
the
had
fire
it on
crystals.
him, and he blew himself up with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think in that moment it was this guy is risking his life. I have no idea why, and he's using it to test me for some reason. So like he made the connection that this is a test if he's risking his life for this, which is why he then launched into the I know hell thing. It's like, why are you so confident? Why are you like this? It's like, because I've seen hell a lot of times.
Yeah, and Garf believed him immediately. Garf was like, and I guess he
Got
could.
a lot of gusto.
I guess you could see. I guess you could. The tree just turned on. I guess you could see the I guess honesty in Subaru's face, like it's the raw.
Yeah.
I guess experience of all that he's gone through. As soon as Garf was like, "You don't know what we've been through all this time," I was like, "Oh boy."
They've established it in this world that you can like see. Just like in real life, you can kind of look in someone's eyes and tell what they've been through.
Right.
Which is what we saw with Wilhelm. So maybe in that moment, that's what Garfield saw. It's like he's not joking.
Something else we found out: Garf has taken the trial and therefore can control Ryuzu or command Ryuzu.
Yes.
So we did find out, or at least he said before that he can't take the trial, but he never said why. But apparently he did take
It
the
was
trial.
shifty when he said it.
Yeah. So he did.
Although he said I would if I could.
Oh, that's what he said. Yeah. But now we know he did take the trial, but obviously it wasn't satisfactory because the sanctuary wasn't freed.
Maybe there's different stages to the trial. One part of the trial gives you the ability to do this thing. The other side of the trial grants you this thing. Maybe he only made it part way, and then you're like, no more trials for you.
But interestingly, he must have, if he's confidently able to tell Ryuzu what to do, he must have kept his memory to know that he can tell it, because he drank the tea, right? So
Oh no, but
else would he know?
Subaru didn't know until Ryuzu told him. So it could have just been Ryuzu's like, "Oh, you took the trial. That means you can command
Yeah, that's
me."
true.
So something like that.
Yeah. And we got to the mansion. Oh no.
Yeah, everybody's
And-
still alive.
Hopefully, they will stay that way. And Subaru is asking them to vacate to the village until further notice. And he's gonna talk with Biyoko.
Yeah.
And she is expecting the contract to end.
Yes. Oh yeah. Right.
What is her contract?
Forgot about that.
I'm assuming it's the contract that binds her to the mansion, which might be the reason why she was able to leave in the other iterations.
Yeah, maybe that.
She's only ever left for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he unintentionally said or did something that let her go.
Maybe.
Yeah, I just love how easily he's like, "Hey, get out of here, go to the village." Okay, yeah,
All
sure,
right, yeah.
No problem.
So
See?
most likely she knows about his repeats, but his return by death, but she never says anything that the book doesn't tell her to say. For whatever reason. So she's bound to the book, the tome. Oh, something about that we learned, I don't know if we didn't bring it up, was that there's the Tome of Wisdom, that's the main one, and then these two are made from the Tome of Wisdom.
Yeah,
The one he has and the one she has.
What we were told is it's not that there's a Tome of Wisdom and this other book that Biyoko must have. It's that there's the Tome of Wisdom and there are two books that mimic the Tome of Wisdom. And those two books seem to be the one Biyoko has and maybe the one Roswell has. But they are not the Tome of Wisdom.
Right.
Okay.
And the other ones are defective, but they're called the Gospel. All of them collectively are called the Gospel, even though they're defective.
Right.
What if that's the reason why when Subaru opens the book, nothing happens to him? Maybe it's only the Tome of Wisdom in his hands.
Like the Biyokos and...
Or any of them, I don't know. Because he was looking through the gospel of one of the defective ones, and he was totally fine.
Well,
Several times.
But they said you had to read it, and he couldn't read. He was illiterate.
No, he could read
No,
at
he
the
could
time.
read at the time.
Yeah, but he couldn't read it. He said I don't understand it.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And they were like, "What are you doing?"
I thought he could read it. It just didn't make any sense. No.
No, he couldn't read it. He didn't understand it.
All right. Interesting to learn more about that.
Yeah.
Then he wrote in blood on it and killed the sloth. Sorry.
Which, by the way, we still haven't gotten more on, because what if they're reverse? Maybe rather than it writing what happens,
it writes as it happens.
What is written is what happens. What if instead the book is defective not because it writes what's
has happened
in it, it writes what's going to happen, everything that's going to happen. Maybe the book is defective in that what is written in it happens.
Like, because he wrote in it, it made the future change. Remember, you died.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Like, that's the defection, perhaps. That it doesn't tell the future.
It makes the future.
But for that seems crazy OP. And I'd wonder if perhaps it only did that because it was Subaru.
Because it was Subaru, yeah.
Like, it didn't affect him, so maybe he can affect it.
Yeah. And also there was random blank pages.
This is true.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all nothing? I have. All right. Ending Bayoko's contract. We still didn't.
Yeah, we just touched on it.
What kind of contract? And she seems melancholy about it. Like bittersweet about it.
It's just like, it's ironic that you would be the one to do it.
Ironic.
Is it gonna be a sad thing? Is Bayako gonna like poof into fairy dust?
Right. And what does she expect him to come in and do? Because she obviously knows what's gonna happen. What is he going to do? He I don't think he's intent on killing her, because he got from Roswell that she can be trusted. Don't know how much he believes that, but and if he even remembers the words he's supposed to tell her.
Imagine next episode he's like, what was I supposed to say? I don't remember.
Oh, I remember something I wanted to say. I think he's in the safest place right now, even with the Bowel Hunter coming, because I think Bayako can do something, but it just has to be said for her to do it in the book. But yeah.
Only other thing I have to say is I am shocked. I do not remember this episode, anything even happens, but I know stuff that happens after. So I must have skipped this episode. I don't remember any of that. But guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, like time here, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the Patreon in the description if you guys want to see next episode a whole week early. And we'll see you in next React City. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Special thanks to Tierney, Dirty Old Man, Brian Emeka, Joel Cruz, and Crossing Mile.